welcome back to another episode of Seinu Gardens. Here we're gonna have a on this episode we're gonna have a late spring, early summer update on all my plants. As you can see here, I have a Japanese maple. I just pruned it today, and it is the 2nd of June, I think. So it's just starting summer. Got another oak, one of my first few oaks that I ate from acorns that I started 2 years ago, I think it was. Here I have my gumi tree that I got at an earlier triangle bonsai meeting, and then 2 of my Shimpaku juniper cuttings that are several years old, finally starting to take off. And then in these seed trays back here we have Quercus lobata, the California Valley Oak, I think, if I remember correct. And yeah, I got that in each one of these. Now, I had a really low success rate on them. I also got a few pine trees in this one. You can see the oaks. And here we got I think it's a Mikua Japanese black pine. And they got a really good success rate on sweet gum seeds that I planted in this container. Moving forward, we actually have this small little privet. Not sure what kind of privet. Then we got this tree, which is an elm of some kind, a native one. Not so much this, but there. And then behind that, we have one of the wired seedlings that I did earlier this year in a video. This one is one of the water oaks. As you can see, so let me see if I can get a better view without. As you can see, the wire obviously held really good. I also have the other seedlings coming up too. And then right here is another oak, one of the strongest oaks that I have currently. It is really large, as you can see, about like, I want to say almost 3 feet now. The bug right here. And this is another oak, same source as the others that I've shown so far. A Korean hornbeam that I also got a couple of years ago from a Triangle Bonsai Society meeting. It was a February meeting. I forget the guy's name, but he sells seedlings. So we have that. I've been pruning that. And then down here we have one of the cascade style wired seedling that I did. Another, I believe, privet. And then we got this right here, which was going to be the apex. I might prune that back down, honestly. And then right here we have the Japanese maple that I wired. Sadly, it's got a lot of wire scars in it, but luckily it's a nice small seedling and it's not too bad. So once it actually grows out really strong and thickens up, as you can see right there, it's got some bad wire scars, but it'll eventually grow out of it, I think. And here we got a Chinese elm that I did. I wired that. And then this is the last seedling that I wired. It didn't really bend as well. It's not staying as strong as where I wanted, but it's still got some curvature in it, which is good. And then right here we have the Percummins juniper that I did earlier this year in a video. Right here we have one of the boxwoods, another one of the boxwoods. Just lots and lots of boxwoods right here. The wire has been taken off of everything that I did in the spring, and so far they seem to be holding strong. Actually, I just found some wire on this that I missed. Right there. As you can see. So I'll get to that after this video. But they're obviously doing really good. You got a juniper in the back. I don't really have much place to put it. And then we have this elm tree, which I might prune later today, I don't know yet. Then we got another elm, another Shimpaku, regular Shimpaku. This one over here is Kishu. Another juniper, I have no clue if it's Sargent or if it's San Jose or what. but I do believe it's one of those two. And then the boxwood. And then behind me, we have seedlings galore. And all of these trees are doing really, really good. As you can see, like, they are growing very strongly, very healthy. So they are doing great. Let's close up to these over here. Get a whole bunch of red maple seedlings that I planted that are going in their second season. We got my wisteria over here that is, God, like 10, 15 years old now, I think. It's pretty much always been in this pot. And then, I bet you guys are excited for this, but, I mean, they have been wilting a little bit because of the sun, I'm pretty sure. But these are the maples that I've dug up out of the ground, and as you can see, they are doing amazing. Like, they are growing very strong, very healthy. Like, they are doing great. Really great. And then right here, have some ivy right there in these three small pots. And then we got right here a eastern red cedar, which is actually a juniper and a boxwood. I'm going to leave to grow. We got a privet cutting and 2 pine seedlings that have come up. Another elm right here. And then below that we got the red maple seedlings that I replanted in this tray, or bonsai pot. And then the ones that I never actually got to earlier this year, which kind of sucks. And then I also planted more sweet gum seedlings and seeds in this pot and this pot, but I have not, other than this one and this one, none have come up that I'm aware of. We got a whole bunch of maples in the background here that are all pretty old. One of my azaleas that I have, the dwarf butter spruce I got from Home Depot is right here. Haven't done anything with it yet. I probably won't until next year. And you can see a few elms in the background there, in addition to maples. Up there you can see, like, well, maybe not. But in the very back is that pot right there is a Trident Maple. Not much growth on this spruce, but it's doing fine. Still healthy, it looks like. And then we got all of my Juniper Cuttings that I also recorded. All of them are doing amazing. This right here was actually a honeysuckle vine cutting that I took. That didn't succeed, surprisingly. I still got my blue rug junipers here, and here. Got some cuttings there. And as you can see right here, I actually had a 0% success rate with the original set of dwarf alligator spruce cuttings I took, but they were also out of season and not the best cuttings. So I'm not really surprised on that. Going back over here, we have, if I can see it, we have some boxwood and juniper cuttings there, and same with here. That I got earlier this year on the way to a bonsai meeting, and I saw some really nice junipers I wanted to get. Down here we have a tray that was right there, but it's filled with grass. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, because I really need to get the seedlings out, but it's not the right time of the year. I didn't really have the pots for them. And then right here we have my honeysuckle vines, including a new one right here. That actually was a successful cutting. I'm really sad about this, but this was a boxwood that I had that has died. But behind it we have a recovering yew or hemlock. I'm not sure which it is. A Japanese one. I don't remember. But it's doing nicely. Got some weeds in there. And for those who don't know, this is actually sumac and not actually poison ivy. At least I think so. Because sumac usually has 5 leaves and poison ivy has 3. And as you can see right there, it's got 5 leaves and 4 leaves there, so it's probably not poison ivy. And then right here we actually have the back side to a forest planting. I'll turn it around so I can't really get behind it. Or wait. Now that I look at it, because that actually would be the front, because this is the I had this arranged like this unless I moved it. But yeah, I usually just let the weeds grow in it, but I do prune them back really hard to keep them under check so they don't go out of control. Because I like the natural feel of it. I actually have some grass right here that I'm probably going to pull out at some point and divide and make some accent plants and put it back somewhere back in this planting. We got some 2 seedlings here and here that popped up since over the years, but I actually just recently pruned this. Let me get further back. It's pretty nice forest planting. I mean, it's not like I could probably prune this a little bit better and actually like get all up in there and like actually make a really nice forest planting that's all by the rules and everything. But I like this naturalistic look. I do think I'll probably at some point give it like a shaving around the edge, like trimming, like a hedge trimming, to kind of get it back to the shape that I want, which is kind of like, it'll be like kind of like that, whereas right now it's not so much like that. It's just a convoluted mess of various stems. And then right here we have some Percummins junipers cuttings, some Japanese maples, another boxwood with a small elm tree there, and then we got my Itoigawa juniper that I got several years ago, and that's pretty much all the plants that I have. I hope you enjoyed this little short walk through my plant collection. And I still have house plants. I'm gonna actually be recording at least one other video today of me going house plant shopping, so I'm excited to record that as well. Anyway, so long. See you on the next episode from Seinu Gardens. Enjoy.